So now let's continue our journey to Kenya, where we're going to learn about how gender responsive research and including women in agricultural training has affected the wheat farmers. We spoke with Esther Chevrolet, who lives a short drive from the Carlo and Joro Research Station, and we want to hear from her.
She's Esther Chevrolet. She's a wheat farmer for quite some time, and she has been doing it for commercial purposes. Sasa Mrs. Cherure, kuna training murifanyiwa ya gender. Hiyo training yenye murifanyiwa ya gender imewasaidia?
Pangu mimi ningesema imenisaidia kwa ile muda nimehudhuria, kwa sababu mume wangu zamani hakuwa akiniambia kuna hiyo mafunzo, lakini wakati nilikuja kuijua huwa anaenda, niliamua kumfuata cha nguvu. Na ninapoenda imenijenga na pia imenisaidia, nimeweza kusaidia wamama wenzangu kuhusu ukulima.
Alafu sasa kutoka siku hiyo, kutoka ulienda hiyo training, nini imebadilika?
Sema ukweli imebadilika, maisha yetu imebadilika kwa sababu anapoenda shambani tunaenda kwa pamoja. So tunapolima mmea wa ngano, juu nimesoma pale kwa training, ninajua vile inapandwa, inapimwa kiasi gani inaenda kwa eka, na saizi hata kama hayuko nitasimamia kazi vizuri sana.
Sasa tunaweza sema kuna kitu moja kama hizi vitu resources, shamba, pesa, ownership. Wewe ulikuwa na kitu before the training? Kuna nini ilikuwa yako hapa?
Sikuwa na chochote sababu hakutaka kunihusisha. So lakini saa hizi tuko vizuri, tunapanga mambo pamoja. Na nashukuru kwa hayo. So ninapokaa hivi nikiangalia hii nyumba yangu na kuangalia watoto vile wamesoma, naambia Mungu asante kwa hayo mafunzo. So nashukuru Kari kwa haya mafunzo mazuri, na ninazidi kuwahimiza wamama wenzangu huko nje ili tuweze kusaidiana, tuweze kufukuza umaskini. So sababu tunapoanza hiyo training na kusoma na kufanya kazi, kwa hakika tunafaulu.
Great video. I love it. So Anne, Ms. Shalula describes the impact as a woman and as a wheat farmer that this agricultural training has brought to her life. So you as an agricultural economist are constantly engaging with farmers. So how common is this type of situation, and how these inclusive training opportunities for women is changing the landscape of agriculture in Kenya?
Thank you so much, Maricelis. Actually, these trainings or this model started after we benefited from the gender responsive breeding research that was funded by Cornell and Makerere University. And after this training, we realized that there was a missing link. We realized that there was something amiss as to why we were disseminating varieties and they were not taken. And this was all because of the models that we were using, field days, trainings, the demonstrations. And so we realized that the more we understood the gender dynamics within the households and outside the households, the better interventions were. And so we also realized that women were very powerful agents of change. If you want to have effective change, involve women. So we realized that the more we involved women, and often we had now realized a lot of impacts. And so we started trainings. We started training mixed groups. This is to harmonize, to make sure that the households were getting to harmony, so that we were not looking like we were disintegrating the families. And so we started training the mixed groups. We started training the women groups. We started training all the mixed groups. And we also started in fighting the women in the demonstrations. This took, after about one season, we started realizing the change. And even men started now appreciating that they needed to discuss with their wives what they learned from these trainings, and also going together for the trainings. Initially, it was like the demonstrations were men's activities, because these women were supposed to be in the households doing their household chores. While in the actual fact, if you involve women in these demonstrations, in these in the field days and all this, it's easier for them to disseminate the information. All of us know that most women are in women groups than men. So in Kenya, we have so many women groups. And so if these women can come for these trainings, it's easier for them to disseminate the information more than the men. But we are saying providing support for both men and women in agriculture has a multiplier effect. Yeah, when you involve both of them, there is that multiplier effect, and also to the whole household. And we want to tell everybody who is in agricultural research that in agricultural development,
we have a slow connection for you, and but thank you so much for those comments. I hope we can get you back on the line. Shavi, I know you work in close collaboration with farmers too in India. So do you see a similar situation?
Thank you, Maricelis. In India, we have different range of women farmers. Some are educated and rich, so they can come and attend the meeting and training and attend progress also. But mostly are from poor background and belongs to uneducated family with orthodox thinking for women. So yes, I will say yes for mostly women farmers are the same situation in India, and they need more promotion.